Leopard. Leopard is also known as Felis tigris, a very large and powerful carnivore. Felis tigris, native of southern Asia and the East Indies. The word tiger is taken from the Greek word tigris. A group of tigers are rare, but when seen together is termed as streak or an ambush. Tigers are essentially solitary and territorial animals. Tigers usually hunt at night. India is home to the world's largest population of tigers in the world. According to the World Wild Fund, of the 3,500 tigers around the world, 1,400 are found in India. Peepal tree is known as Ficus religiosa. The peepal is considered sacred by the followers of Hinduism, Jainism and Buddhism, and so it is also called the sacred fig. The sacred fig or Ashtavata tree, whose scientific name is Ficus religiosa. Peepal is a large, fast-growing deciduous tree. It has a heart-shaped leaves. It is a medium-sized tree and has a large crown with a wonderful wide-spreading branches. It sheds its leaves in the month of March and April. The fruits of the peepal are hidden with the figs. It is one of the longest living trees. Peepal tree is grown throughout India. It is also found in the Ranthambore National Park in India. This tree of life has also got the medicinal value. Wheat, Triticum aestivum. Common wheat, Triticum aestivum, also known as bread wheat, is a cultivated wheat species. Triticum is the common wheat of cultivation. The plant is commonly planted for erosion control along roadsides, as well as in food plots for animals. Wild plants are not long persistent. The dog is the domesticated form of the grey wolf, a member of the Canidae family. Any carnivorous mammal of the family Canidae, specifically the domestic Canis familiaris. Dogs were first domesticated around 14,000 years ago and migrated with humans to all the continents. Dogs have lived and worked with humans in so many roles that they have earned the unique name man's best friend. The dog has slender legs and walks on its toes. Dogs are used in hunting, for coursing and retrieving game. Cheetah. Panthera pardus is a member of the Felidae family and the smallest of the 4 big cats in the genus Panthera, the other 3 being the tiger, lion and jaguar. The cheetah originated about 4 million years ago, long before the other big cats. Cheetahs were common throughout Asia, Africa, Europe and North America until the end of the last ice age about 10,000 years ago, when massive climatic changes caused large number of mammals to disappear. A cheetah is carnivorous and eats a variety of small animals. Other big cats chase only a few hundred meters. The cheetah chases 3.4 miles, 5,500 meters, at an average speed of 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour. Kids, now let us learn some more information about plants and trees. The smallest flowering plant, Brazilian duckweed. It is Wolffia, commonly known as watermeal. The macrophytes of the Lemonkia family, known as duckweeds, are the smallest flowering plants in the world. Duckweed is the common name for several tiny plants that are among the smallest flowering plant. Duckweeds grows on the surface of ponds and slow-moving streams and is eaten by waterfowl, fish and other animals. The duckweed does not have separate leaves or stem. Instead, it has a front, a twig-like shoot about 1/8 inch, 3 mm long, that bears short hair-like roots and extends downwards in the water. Trees that are used to make cricket bats. Willow and ash. A cricket bat is used by batsmen in the sport of cricket. Cricket bats are traditionally made from willow wood. Its use is first mentioned in 1624. This wood is used as it is very tough and shock resistant. Mandarins and tangerines are a variety of this fruit. Orange. A thin-skinned citrus fruit, small in size with a flattened oval shape and a bright orange color. Tangerines and mandarins are sometimes mistakenly referred to as the same fruit, but tangerines are actually a subgroup of mandarins. The primary difference between the two species is their skin color. The tangerine has a darker reddish orange skin, while mandarin is lighter orange in color. Japanese fungus that glows in the dark and can be noticed far as 15 meters. Mycenia leucoli. The Mycenia luxcoli mushroom, known locally as Shi no Tombishi dake sprout from fallen chinquapin trees. As they grow, a chemical reaction involving luciferin occurs, causing them to glow a ghostly green. Fungi that feed on dead plants and animals. Saprotrophs are living organisms like fungi and bacteria that grow and feed on dead plants or animals. Saprotrophs are organisms which use saprotrophic nutrition. Unlike plants, saprotrophs do not produce green chlorophyll or photosynthesis, but instead they get all of their energy from the decaying tissues that they grow on. Oil is extracted from pods of this plant, which is used as an essence in ice creams and milkshakes. Vanilla has both literal and figurative meaning. Literally, vanilla refers to a plant, the seed pod of the plant. Vanilla powder, which is produced from grinding the entire bean after it's been dried, and the bean's extract or a synthetic imitation which is used to flavor a whole range of culinary products from cakes and cookies to ice cream. When touched, this plant produces severe skin inflammation. Poison ivy. The poison ivy plant contains an oil called urshoyal. Say U-R-O-S-H-I-O-L. This oil bounds to skin when it comes in contact with it. Most people are allergic to it. Poison ivy is a very common plant found in most parts of the United States. It has two forms. One form grows low to the ground. It is usually found in groups of many plants and looks like weeds growing from 6 to 30 inches high. The other form is a hairy vine that grows up a tree. Both have stem with 3 leaves. You may have heard the old saying, leaflets 3, let it be. This is because most people are allergic to poison ivy. Plants like beans and peas that contain seeds in one pod. Legume. A pea plant of the family Leguminosae. The fruit or seed of any of the various bean or pea plant consisting of a case that splits along both sides when ripe and having the seeds attached to one side of the case. Tallest and thickest type of grass. Bamboo. A plant, a grass of Poaceae family. Characterized by its woody, hollow, round, straight, joint stem. Bamboo is a plant commonly grown in Asia. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant on earth. Bamboo belongs to the grass family, Gramineae. It is distinguished by the special structure of its stem or clump, the fact that it reaches full height in a short period. Bamboo doesn't flower annually, but once every 7 to 120 years, depending on the species. At that time, that species will flower and generally produce seed depending on the genus all over the world, with variance due to environmental and horticultural influences. The parent plant may then die completely. Primitive plants that have no proper leaves or roots. They are anchored to the ground by simple growths. Liverworts. A liverwort is a flowerless, spore-producing plant with the spores produced in a small capsules. They are also known as heptachs, consist of a flattened branching structure known as the thallus or plant body. Some liverworts produce leafy stems which are also flattened. Ancient beliefs include that liverworts cure diseases of liver, hence the name.